Welcome back to another Squadding Quads video. In this video, we're going to discuss another 3 things I wish I knew. Tip number 1. Know that when you charge your batteries, the weather will conspire against you. You're going to have to learn a new skill that you never thought you would need, and that new skill is learning how to discharge your batteries without actually flying your quad. Yes, because every single time you sit there the day before you intend to go flying and charge 10 packs, I can guarantee the world, the weather, the god, the gods of FPV will conspire against you and will stop you flying the next day because of the weather.
Here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
You tell me what you're going to do. If your charger doesn't have the option to discharge, what are you going to do with those fully charged lipos that you intended to fly with that you can't? There are things out there, but I'd like to hear from you what you intended to do if you didn't have said charger with said option. Tip number 2 I wish I knew about FPV before I started FPV was write stuff down.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
I'm currently helping a good friend of mine, Jedi FPV, and we've come across this issue. So I'm at the stage now where I've been flying for on and off for 10 years. I can still consider myself a newbie. I still consider that I started in December 2021 because everything before that, A, is a blur, and B, was completely different than it is now. However, Jedi FPV, I set his drone up for him, and he said to me the other day, he said, "What does this button on my controller do?" Now he's using the DJI FPV drone controller, but that's on the basics as well. What about your camera settings? What about knowing, oh shit, do I land at 3.7? Do I land at 3.6? Do I land when the battery sets on fire? There's all these questions and all this knowledge that you need to retain, and in the early days it's like Bambi on ice, just learning and trying to keep that drone in the air and learning how to fly, but yet you've got all these other things behind you that you need to learn and remember as well. So tip number 2, write it down. Tip number 3 I wish I knew in FPV before I started FPV: PIDS. PID tuning. Wow, this is a mind fuck, a head fuck, every fuck. This is the worst. Okay, so you want to learn PIDS. My advice to you is this: it's really simple. You want to know you want to know what PIDS means. You want to learn how to tune your PIDS so you've got the best PIDS in the world and that your drone flies perfectly.
Well, you shut up a minute. Why the hell am I in here? Like, what the hell?
I'm trying to get you to learn a lesson of...
This is how you tune your PIDS, okay? You go into Betaflight, go into presets, you find a preset for the size and type of drone that you've built or bought, you apply that preset, you never think about PIDS again. What I wish I knew when I first started FPV is that PIDS... Don't just use a preset. I wish there was presets back when I first started in 2021 and back when I first started 10 years ago in about 2015. There wasn't. There are now. Stop learning PIDS. Fuck that shit. Move on with your life. Go and fly your quad.